let's say, do you have the data on the net? How many are the library users in India? I don't have this data. Maybe you can have some data about if all your students are using the library through the net. They all come to your library, they borrow a book, they find the book, you have your web pack on this internet. How many of your students use your web pack, your traditional catalog moved into the web through internet? How many of them are using web pack? That's the primary content resource libraries make available on the net today. How many of you have your web pack on the net? 1, 2, 3. There are a few, very small. See now, for a population, for a country with 70% college-going kids using web, I see not more than 5% here, not more than 10% here having web pack. So which means, isn't library slipping out of the content mainstream? Because internet is today the path to the content. You need to think about this. Now let us look at, when we talk about library, I think when we talk about content and the universe of knowledge, primarily we talk about the content that the library will make available to its users. So in the information universe, which is very huge, its measure you have already seen, running in exabytes, with so many players like Googles and Facebooks and whatnot. Where does the library stand? This is where the library stands. In terms of the, I would say, the percentage of content available, you can imagine what it could be. And largely library promotes, let us leave out all the video content, movie content and all that. What the library provides is content for education and learning. Education, research and learning. And if I look at that part of the content, what is useful for education, people use Facebook for education because they network themselves. The library can also be used for networking in a similar way. Fine. Now, that's perhaps less than 10%. Even when we talk about content valuable for education, learning and research. So the library world, as far as the content is concerned, is a very small world which may continue to shrink. Maybe 50 years ago, when it was a print-dominated world, in this whole information universe, library was perhaps half or even more. Today it is less than 10%. But the other interesting part is, when you talk about the information universe, there must be information workers all around this information universe. There must be information professionals all around this, because when there's so much of information to manage, there must be obviously so many information professionals. Who are these information professionals? Think about that. That's the challenge going with this conference. Now, but another interesting part is, so effectively if I say, in the whole content universe, the library related content is less than 10%. Going with that, we can also say that the information professionals, library related, is less than 10%. There must be more than 90% information professionals outside the library information profession. They are doing the same job. They will be doing the same job. We don't know. We are disconnected from them. But the other interesting part is, it's difficult to connect them also. It's very difficult to get connected, because that people working there as professionals, they don't have a brand or a designation like a librarian or an information scientist. They don't have that.